and welcome to my review of Forget-Me-Not, My Organic Garden. Yeah, I know I've been gone for a while. I did not get the side benefit of quarantine to get a bunch of reviews done. So bad news is I have almost no spare time anymore. But the good news is, I have money. And the bad news is I can't go shopping, so this entire year is like 2016 times 1313. What a joke. But games still go on sale occasionally, so I actually do have something to review today. Whenever today is. Forget-Me-Not, My Organic Garden was made by developer Cavyhouse. It's a clicker game slash visual novel based around growing fruit. Sort of. And I say sort of because the fruit is organs. You play as Organa, the apprentice to a woman named Irene. She runs a store that sells organs. Organs that grow on trees, like fruit. It's all some kind of magic, alchemy kind of thing. Growing organs takes up the clicker part of the game, and it is very clicky. You click on the watering can, click on trees to water them, click on organs to gather them. It starts slow, and over the course of the game you'll get more trees, your trees will level up, and you'll get money to buy things to help make the game go quicker. It's pretty basic and easy to understand. It'll also give you carpal tunnel. Like really, it takes hours for the slightest conveniences to be given to you, like watering trees with one click. And if that weren't enough, the things you can buy to streamline the process also require clicking. You can buy various animals to help you out with the money you get from completing tasks. Frogs to make the watering can fill up faster, moles to make more fruit appear, butterflies to ripen that fruit. But apparently these animals are feral as all hell because they can only stay on task for about 10 seconds before they wander off elsewhere. The frogs are a real issue for this, because being able to water trees depends on the watering can filling up, and the frogs make it fill up faster. And they just keep hopping away from it. Like, get the fuck back there. Do your job. Butterflies will just chill out on the wall. Moles will do whatever. These animals level up too, but it doesn't make them any more willing to stay put. So I did myself a favor and downloaded an auto-clicker. I know it may seem like cheating, but it's not perfect. It does come with risks, like picking fruit before it's ready, watering the wrong tree, or accidentally skipping dialogue. But honestly, I really recommend doing this if you want to play this game. It'll save you a lot of hand ache. Now, you might wonder why I would even want to keep playing this game even though it's annoying to play in the intended way. Well, that would be the concept and the story. Remember, these aren't fruit trees, they're organ trees, and you should be able to get a pretty decent story out of a world where you can grow organs on trees. That's where the visual novel part of the game comes in. Like I said earlier, you're growing these organs for a store, but who needs to buy organs anyway? Turns out, quite a few people, like this guy who wants to put a heart in a doll to make it move. Oh yeah, that's a thing you can do with these organs, and it works because the organs have souls. These side characters each have their own stories and tasks that you can progress through, like a witch doing experiments to make a homunculus, the kid who wants new organs so he can be stronger, or this little girl that really wants a talking cat, which is probably not gonna turn out how she thinks it will. These stories are interesting and kept me invested in working through the game. The only issue is, this interface is downright awful. The text box is so small. It can hold like maybe 2 sentences of dialogue at once, and the text is tiny and kind of hard to read. I guess they really wanted to show off the artwork, and while the art is very nice to look at, just move it up a little bit and make the text box bigger. It's not that hard. Maybe it was easier to read in the original Japanese. In general, the UI is really weird, like with certain buttons you have to click the white dot or else it won't work. It just seems like there's a lot of button real estate going unused here. Anyway, I was really interested in the story, but unfortunately I haven't finished it and don't really have any interest to. Now, I know how that sounds, but I did finish the story, it's just there's a true ending, and you can only get it by completing every achievement, and that involves raising every tree to level 100, raising the watering can to level 100, buying 30 of every animal, harvesting like 10,000 fruit, and a bunch of other tacked on tasks. No, that's not happening. At least, not before I finish this review, because I'd like to get it done this year. I'll just look up the true ending on YouTube. And by the way, I totally called it. I don't know if I can really recommend this. I mean, I enjoyed the visual novel segments, and there's something to be said for the enjoyment of leveling up the garden, but I don't think it's worth it unless it's on sale. I know $11 isn't that expensive to begin with, but it really is just a clicker game with some great artwork. So yeah, wait for a sale if you must. And use an auto-clicker. I think whatever life was left in my ancient mouse was halved just by playing a few hours. Well, that's all I've got to say. If you want to see what's next, subscribe, and the next video will be posted eventually, I guess. God, this year has sucked. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.